Wow, look at us go. It's cutscene time, baby. Oh yeah. Maggie Lou looking fantastic in her little what is that? Kimono?
I gotta say, you guys look less like pirates and more like a circus troupe.
You a little bench.
Are you alright with having demons on board, Benwick?
Not remotely an issue. If you're aboard this ship of misfits, you're a pirate. That's just our creed. At least, that's what the captain and the first mate always say.
Speaking of the captain, what's Eifried like?
Is he funny?
Let's see. How do I put it? He's like if the sea were a person, and that person had a pointy beard.
Huh.
Oh, okay. He has a beard.
A bearded sea?
Look, everybody on this ship is an outcast from society in some way. Despite that, Captain Eifried accepted us for who we are, and took us all on board.
So he's a kind man.
Well, would you say that the sea is kind?
Sometimes.
How would it feel to dive in with an open wound?
It would sting
Oh
a
yeah.
lot.
Oh yeah.
Quite so. Some days he's calm and steady, and others he rages. He can be shallow, deep, even a whirlpool.
That is
Sounds
awesome.
like he's a little scary and hard to read.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to serve him, but that air of mystery keeps us around and makes us want to take those jumps. At the end of the day, the dread pirate Van Eifried is one hell of a guy.
He sounds like Velvet in a lot of ways.
Wait, what? How so? I didn't describe him right at all, did I?
Probably not.
Benwick, we're changing course at once for Port Renede.
What?
Sir? What's going on?
The Frunk?
3 of our men have collapsed from the Corsair Scourge. They first showed symptoms 3 days ago. How are you holding up?
I'm still doing all right. But if this really started 3 days ago, that means we're all carrying it, doesn't it?
That's what I'm afraid of. But if we head straight to Port Renede, we should be able to get medicine there.
I'll check on everyone's condition.
Make sure everyone stays hydrated, including yourself, understand?
Sir, yes sir. All hands, assume emergency positions.
The crew's holding up well for a bunch of folks at death's door.
What do you mean? Is this Corsair Scourge fatal?
Quite. No one knows what causes it, but it starts with a high fever and ends up with the body falling apart like sand.
Like sand?
Whoa.
Once, there was a great band of pirates who ruled the seas, but the disease spread through their ships and killed every one of them. That's why it's called the Corsair Scourge.
Does that mean we've been infected as well?
You humans, for sure.
Only
Dang.
humans fall prey to the Corsair Scourge.
Then it could have gotten to you too. Right, Moggy Lou?
Oh, right. Alas, that my glorious saga should meet such an ignominious end!
We can't
Way to
allow
go.
our vessel to die from this. If you start to feel ill, speak up.
I will.
All right, we'll all be helping out in the search. Everyone but Eleanor, that is.
Huh? Oh, why does she get to stay? I might be dying too, you know.
You're a witch. Magic yourself healthy. Now quit whining and get going.
Oh, not even a witch is safe from the ravages of the Reaper's curse!
Wow.
The Reaper's curse?
Holy crap. Wow, we changed course hard. Relight did a complete 180. But this is a sick boat nonetheless. Oh, we're back here.
Okay, where's the herbalist? If I remember right, the Corsair's Scourge needs a particularly special medicine.
Yeah.
Who?
It's
Oh.
a wildflower called
So I was gonna just sneak
Salatoma.
up on him.
Its juice can cure the Corsair's Scourge.
Doesn't sound too tricky.
Let's not relax until we have it in hand.
Right. Now let's get going.
Hold on a minute. Won't you just be spreading the disease if everyone wanders into town?
Surprisingly, no. For whatever reason, you can only catch it over the ocean waves. It's speculated it might have something to do with the salt in the air. Or maybe the microbes in the seawater.
Nobody knows the cause for sure, but there are no recorded cases of people catching it on land.
I see. A strange affliction indeed.
We'll be back soon. You all remain.
So it must
on
be
the ship.
something.
All right.
It must be
Good
some
luck
kind
out
of
there,
mana
son.
infection or whatever.
We've got to hurry.
Just something in the air over the sea, or something like sending it out. You know how like
Solitoma.
volcanoes to give off
Is
that
this really going to be
ash,
necessary?
What do you mean,
put
Eleanor?
it to the air.
Oh,
and
nothing.
people
It's
get
just
lung cancer.
Well, the herb is known to work well for fevers and the like, but it tastes bad.
Sorry, I'm using logic
So
in the
bad.
game. My bad.
Some say it would even bring a demon to the brink of tears.
Maybe so. But better to drink it than to die, right?
Oh, I'm not worried. It just reminded me of stories from my childhood is all.
So I had a dark childhood. I'm just kidding. Renee, Waterside Village.
That Rokuro, always telling all of us except Eleanor to work harder. Doesn't he realize that I'm a delicate maiden too? This is workplace discrimination. I should put him on a witch trial and burn him at the stake.
I don't think that's how witch trials work.
What's wrong, Eleanor? You look like you've got something on your mind.
I'm just trying to figure out what Rokuro was thinking. When I had Lord Shigure at the end of my spear, Rokuro threw his dagger right at my head. I thought I was dead for sure. I feel like I saw who he truly was, and it frightens me. But he and Lord Shigure are always trying to kill each other. I can't understand why he did what he did.
It might have something to do with his Bushido code.
What's Bushido? Is that like a sword fighter's code?
It's a way of thinking. Be loyal to your lord. Respect your parents. Protect the weak. And act with honor.
You're saying that he was following this Bushido code, and he was protecting me because I was weak?
He might have turned into a demon, but his memories and personality are still intact. I doubt his moral values have disappeared either.
Do you really think he believes in that Bushido stuff? Carving through his enemies with a cruel and unsparing sword. Slash! Pow! Shazam! That's the true nature of a Rangetsu man. I heard that when Velvet first
What
met
the
him,
heck
he
is wrong with
immediately
Magoo?
attacked her without any
She
provocation.
just goes off on a.
I'm sure you haven't
I was gonna say
already
tangent, but I
forgotten
think
how
that
he
works
turned
there.
his swords on the kid in that fight against Kurogane.
I wouldn't read too much into what Magilu's saying.
Right.
Rokuro lives for his sword, and that's just who he is.
But I don't think he's all that bad.
I thought you were the one who called him frightening.
I know I said he can be a scary person, but how do I put it? I do feel there's more to him than just wanting to cut people up. It's like he's more sensitive to other people's emotions than he might seem to be at first glance.
Let's all just ask
Sword fighter
Rokuro
has to sense his opponents
himself.
on some level, right?
For a crazed demon, he's actually a
Or-
nice guy.
I should say that. I
Is
said that
that
wrong,
it?
didn't I?
Maybe. I don't know. It's not like I know him well enough to
Then
claim
let's
any
talk
deep
to the
personal
guy.
insight or
Rokuro,
anything.
tell us, who are
You
you?
brought it up.
Dang. Get right. Let's talk, seriously, why talk behind the man's back? I wanna, let's just go to Rokuro like, hey Rokuro, so, what the fuck, bro, do you care about us or not? And he'd be like, oh, well, we put it that way. No. And I'm like, okay, cool, now we understand you a little bit better. Now we understand that you don't like us. Cool. Fantastic. Moving on. Why the fork are we here? This is not at all where you've been before. What the fork is going... Wait, what's over there? Map, please. I'm confuzzled. Hang on. How do I look at the world map? I'm pressing the button. Oh, that's reset map. Okay, so world map is this button. Cool. Yeah, look at all the places we've been. Where's our home? Our home. Yeah, straight up. Where's our home, dude? I don't recognize any of these places. Oh my gosh, there it is. Wait, does this map like? Oh no, it doesn't restart. What's over there? Is that the end? But oh yes. Apparently, I just figured out how to move the freaking map to where I want it. Just out of nowhere. It just came out of nowhere. It just came so natural to me. But here's the here it is right here. Here's the darn. Here's place. I really do hope that this is where end game stuff is, back at home, because I really, really hope Nico was alive. I really want to go see her. I miss her. Alright, moving on. I'm out the way. I'm going the wrong way. This is pretty though. I like this
That's
long
an
bridge.
interesting
What the fuck is that? Oh,
This bridge has a bit of history to it.
oh
Port
let's listen.
Renede was originally built here on this inlet. The water's deep enough for ships, but as you can see, it's a bit too narrow for a port. Large ships couldn't come close without a top-rate crew. So Port Renede was used almost exclusively by smaller ships.
What about the Von Eltia?
We're the best of the best. We came and went as we pleased.
So your point is you wanted to brag.
Hey, let me finish. People wanted their town to grow, so they built an outer harbor for large ships, and this bridge to connect to it.
Uh-huh. So that's why the port and the town are separate.
But there's more. We secretly helped provide the funds and resources for them to build it.
So you are bragging.
And did this bridge bring prosperity to Port Renede?
No.
The Abbey began regulating shipping and travel, right about the time the town finished building the outer port. If only the seas had remained free, Port Renede would have developed into a center for commerce and trade.
I suppose
Aw.
things don't always go as planned.
Then again, even if Port Renede became a bustling port, we still would have no trouble slipping in or out.
I'm not biting this time.
Alright, well anyway, I'm not sure what she meant by biting or whatever, but let's just continue on and pretend we know exactly what she's talking about and nod our heads. Alright, sweet, and we're here in town. Looking for that medicine. And we got 3 treasures in town. Let's see if we can find them all. But let's continue with that next time. Until Berseria, Babdep's video game series. Yeah, that's right. If I ever try to say a subtitle again, I'm just gonna say that. So there you go. That's my excuse for saying something dumb. And I'll see you lovely folk in the next one.